Kelly Paxton, the pink collar crime expert. First of all, thanks for joining us. Second of all, what is pink collar crime?
So, pink collar crime, I did not create it. It actually came out of a study in the 1970s, and Dr. Kathleen Daly popularized the term in 1989. It is petty amounts stolen from the workplace by low to medium level employees, comma, primarily women, comma, from the workplace. So it's all about position, not gender. It's just, it's garden variety embezzlement. But for me to say garden variety embezzlement, that's really not fun. Pink collar crime, that's fun.
Okay, there you go. I like it. So we're talking about embezzlement, right? And we're kind of classifying this as its own thing. We've all heard of white collar crime, blue collar crime, gray collar crime, right? So now we've got this new pink collar crime. But let's talk about this a little bit because it doesn't feel fair to single out women, right? Are women statistically less honest than men, more honest than men? Did they just kind of get caught up in the mix here?
There is no honesty chromosome. There's just, we can't say that men are more honest or women are more honest, but think about when you were a child and say your parents warned you, stay by me in the grocery store, but if you were to get lost, go find that nice lady to help you find me. They don't say, go find that nice man. It's just something we're grown up with. We say bad guys. We don't say bad women. We've grown up with it. It's a stereotype that isn't always true. And that's why it's a stereotype. There's outliers. There are definitely outliers. And I said earlier, honest people can steal. Not all bad people steal. Honest people can make a bad choice. It doesn't mean they're a terrible person. They've made a really bad choice.
Let's talk about the concept of trust a little bit. You mentioned it earlier in your example, right? As children, we were sort of ingrained to trust women. Find the nice lady, right? A lot of my teachers were women when I was a younger child. And you're right, bad guys. We hear that all the time, right? How should we be feeling about trust these days? Should we trust everybody a little bit less? Do we need to be a little bit more cautious? Do we even bring gender into this conversation?
Well, I don't think gender should be brought into it, even though, in my experience, and statistics are really messy on white collar crime because there's no dead body. So, money stolen, there is no dead body. And the statistics are incredibly messy, but because I come from the background I have, my thing is trust but verify. And if you see something that's off, I think you have to kind of nip it in the bud. I have a friend who was ripped off $500,000. And the first time the woman came back from Costco with 3 pairs of jeans. 3 pairs of jeans. And my friend wanted to fire her, but her brother said no. And 2 years later, she had stolen $500,000. So if there's anything that's off, nip it in the bud. Don't say, oh, it's just a little bit. It snowballs.
So I love the term pink collar crime. It's catchy. I love it. It makes you want to learn more and understand what this is all about. But just to kind of wrap us up here, in today's day and age, we really want to be sensitive to everybody, right? We don't want to cast a bad shadow on women or any other group for that matter. So what do you want people to leave with when you think of this concept of pink collar crime? Because I think it's important to be thinking about this topic, but in a way that feels good.
Yeah, so there's a famous, he's passed, criminologist Gil Geist, and he wrote in, I believe it was 2012, the whole thing about collars, like white collars, and there's gray collar, and there's pink collar. And he wrote in 2012, people aren't even wearing collars these days.
Good point.
So, and I thought that was incredibly prescient, and I don't like to put things in buckets. So I would rather say that I am the embezzlement expert, but in this day and age, we have to brand ourselves. Like FRISS is branded with orange. I am branded with pink. It's people call me pink. I can't get away from it.
I was going to ask, can we work together to coin like orange color honesty and just totally flip the whole thing on its head?
Yeah. And how many people are wearing collars right now during COVID?
Just me.
Yeah, just you. I'm not wearing a collar. I'm wearing a scarf. But there are stereotypes, and you just have to be careful to not fall into a stereotype of good or bad.
Okay. Kelly, so nice talking to you. Thanks so much, and look forward to getting some more of your insights here soon.
Thank you.